Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Zmore the Dad in DPS, and we are back once again with another episode of Legendary Crafting versus the Purveyor. Now, if you're not familiar with the series, I spend 2,000 script at the Purveyor, 2,000 script at the crafting bench, and see pretty much what I get. But before we get into it, don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. So with this video, it's a little bit unfair on the legendary crafting side, because we've got the Purveyor deals on at the moment. But hey, who said I was fair? Either way, let's see what we can get. First up, Juggernaut's short assault rifle with 25 damage while aiming, and stealth field. Not a bad pull, not the best. Juggernaut's just isn't the best effect, and the damage while aiming is actually okay. Stealth field, yeah, this is a stealth-worthy weapon, so I suppose it would work. But I don't know. I'm really not sure. Suppressor's 50 cal, faster fire rate, and stealth field. Really a fan of giving me stealth field today. Suppressors makes this absolutely useless, but you know, outside of that, it was something. Gourmand's short handmade, VATS hit chance, faster reload. This is technically a Gourmand god roll of some description. The VATS hit chance is never a bad effect, it's just not the best one to get at most occasions. Either way, I am intending to build a Gourmand build at some point, so yeah, it can go in the pile. Berserker's missile launcher, VATS hit chance, faster movement speed while aiming. Pish. Proper pish. Not interested in it. Mutant's railway rifle, bashing damage, fast movement speed while aiming. Now, obviously, railway rifles prior to being legendary are really good. Mutants, bashing, faster movement speed while aiming, no, it's getting script. Medic's black powder rifle, replenish action points with each kill, faster movement speed while aiming. I hate this gun, and it's a piece of shit. Anti-armor pump action shotgun with bullets explode for damage and damage resistance while reloading. This is a decent weapon. What I would say, however, is I'm not sure if anti-armor is the best effect for it to go with this. I would have preferred quad maybe, but even then, it's still actually decent. I'm quite happy with it, and probably will review this weapon at some point in the future. LARP. I can't speak tonight. Troubleshooter's short radium rifle, replenish action points with each kill, 25 less VAT action point cost. It's Troubleshooters. I really don't want to sugarcoat it. It's not an effect I want to see ever. Don't get me wrong, it's probably decent during daily ops, but outside of that, not really much utility. Pulsar's 10mm pistol, replenish action points, and VATS action point cost. Again, same problem, it's not really that usable on a day-to-day basis against all enemies. It's decent against ghouls, of course, but ghouls drop like they're made of tinfoil anyway, so, you know, why do you need a specific damage type for them? Mutant's Cryo damage while aiming, VATS critical meter. It's a Cryo it's pish. It has only one use, and this is not the variant to use it, sadly. Two-shot assault rifle, limb damage, breaks 50% slower. Now, two-shot is a decent effect when coupled up with explosive. This is not one of those weapons, so sadly it will probably end up in my bin. It's got suppressors, it's a light machine gun. Ugh. Limb damage, faster reload. No. No. Assassin's pipe pistol. I mean, it has more use in daily ops than most of the prefixes. However, it's not a good variant. It's got VATS hit chance, action point cost. I suppose you could use it in daily ops. I'd still prefer junkies or aristocrats over this any day of the week, sadly. Suppressors again, faster fire rate, damage resistance while aiming. Bleh. Suppressors just makes everything so much worse. Troubleshooters again with bashing damage and reduced weight on a short laser pistol. It's gonna be one of those days, isn't it? Nocturnal pipe revolver. Hit chance, 1 perception. Now if you're into my brain went, Nocturnal. This is a decent weapon. You are definitely going to hit with this thing due to that's hit chance and perception, so it's going to get a lot of headshots. But it's Nocturnal. It's not the best effect because you're just not going to get consistent damage with it. So we have a God Roll Fixer. Aristocrats, faster fire rate, faster reload. Yeah, I'll freaking take that. I don't really need to say much about it. I'm probably going to discuss it later on. 2-shot handmade. That's hit chance. That's action point cost. It's, again, 2-shot is better when coupled with explosive. It's not a bad handmade. It's just not really that great. 2-shot in VATS is actually okay, but at the same time, yeah, there could be better versions of it. Okay, another decent weapon, Bloody Short Laser Pistol, 25% faster fire rate, and breaks 50% slower. Now, the breaks 50% slower thing is actually, in my opinion, the key to why this is, in my opinion, is a God roll. This thing breaks really quickly. Breaks 50% slower, add in Gunsmith, it doesn't have explosive on it, so you know that's why you'd add in Gunsmith. This actually might be quite good, and again, I'm kinda keen on testing it out and seeing how well it does. So yeah, I'm actually not upset with quite a few of the weapons we've got today actually. The Purveyor might win this again, as she did last time I did this. Instigating Railway Rifle, bashing damage, 1 perception. There's so many reasons why this is annoying me. Don't get me wrong, instigating on a railway rifle is actually not bad because most enemies will be dead from 1 shot. But bashing damage always just annoys me on guns. Get it so often as well. Full Sir 50 cal, limb damage, and stealth field. No, it's going script bin. No. Vampire short plasma pistol, limb damage, damage resistance while aiming. Vampires on this would be quite good with the Flamer mod, but it's got limb damage and resistance while aiming. It's not a good variant. It can go to buggery. Instigating Gauss, 25% faster fire rate, faster movement speed while aiming. Again, instigating on a Gauss rifle is not bad, but faster fire rate and the movement speed while aiming just makes me go, it could have been so good, but never mind. Continuing. 2-shot Western Revolver. Getting a lot of 2-shot, none with explosive. That's hit chance, breaks 50% slower. Again, same reason why the other 2-shots were not great. They don't have explosive on there. That's where that effect makes its bread and butter. Hunter's Pipe Pistol, 25 damage while aiming, damage resistance while aiming. Hunters. There's not enough wildlife in the game to justify that effect being used ever. Troubleshooter Snubnose, last shot, that action point cost. Again, outside of daily ops, this really doesn't have much use. Outside of that, it is essentially a god roll. Troubleshooters is just sigh. And last but not least, for the Purveyor today, Assassin's M79 Grenade Launcher, replenish action points for each kill, damage resistance while aiming. Yeah, I think that was quite successful so far. We'll definitely need to see what happens with the legendary crafting, however. I'm expecting this is going to go strange. Either way, let's see what happens. Alright, time for some crafting, and today's weapon is going to be Power Fists, as you might have seen from the screen. I love Power Fists, and generally it's a weapon I use quite a bit, so we'll hopefully see if we can get something decent. I very much doubt we're going to get something decent, but there is always a possibility. So, first one. Come on, something good. That's not good. We've got Troubleshooters, 40 power damage, 1 endurance. Yeah. Outside of daily ops, it really doesn't have much of a use, unfortunately. It is very kinda crap. Next up. Oh, this one's actually not too bad. Again, I am intending to use Gormon's at one point. Gormond, faster swing speed and less damage while power attacking. The bottom effect of any Power Fist or any melee weapon is the least useful effect. And outside of like strength and endurance, most of them really don't have any benefit. So this is a technical melee god roll of some sorts. So I'm actually quite happy to get it. I'm happy to get any melee god roll realistically. Ooh, shaky floor. And come on, thingamabob. Bloodied Power Fist, limb damage, 1 strength. This is a semi-god roll to an extent. Yeah, I really wish it was swing speed in the middle because this would have been amazing. Though I already have this weapon, would have that weapon. But yeah, it's not the best variant, but potentially something I could sell. Because again, I have better. So, come on, something good. Exterminator's swing speed, damage while blocking. Exterminators is not a great effect, let's be honest. It is not that usable on most enemies. So yeah, I'm really never happy whenever I see Exterminators pop up on my screen. Never. Never ever happy. Nearly halfway. Bloodied, reflects melee back, and breaks 50% slower. Reflects melee back is kinda useless. I mean, if you've ever tried blocking with these damn things, it's just not really good. That's the kind of problem with melee weapons, and a lot of bad effects. And again, that's the problem with all weapons. Ah well. Come on! Executioner's power attack damage, 1 strength. Again, this is a decent combination. Execution is a very good effect. However, power attack damage, I mean, if I use power attacks, it is going to do a crap ton of damage, especially when you're below that cap. And the 1 strength is going to add damage as well. But at the same time, I once again would prefer, well, pretty much the only thing you want is swing speed. I'm not going to lie. Swing speed is all you want. Vats, crits, technically is okay, but swing speed is what you want. It's always swing speed. Troubleshooter's Power Fist reflects melee back while blocking. 1 agility. Pish. Going in the bin. 100% going in the bin. Sigh. Next up, we've got 3 left to go. This one is very good. Executioner's swing speed, 1 agility. 1 agility is giving me a lot more, not a lot more, it's giving me more AP. So that's not bad. Yeah, this actually, I'm quite happy with this one. Very happy, in fact. Could have been vampires, would have been happier with that, but, you know. Beggars cannot be choosers. We've got 2 more to go. Hopefully we get something amazing. Technically a god roll, I suppose. Furious Power Fist, 25 damage while standing still, and 1 strength. Now, against a bigger enemy, this would be okay. The damage while standing still, if you're fighting a big enemy, you typically won't be moving, and then the 1 strength, so this is actually not that bad. I have to think that the swing speed is better on the basis that most of the damage that comes from melee weapons these days are from the explosions you get from randomly being in vats. But at the same time, it's not a bad variant. It really isn't. Could be better, but again, not bad. Is this the last one we've got? I think it is. Yeah. Now, last, hopefully not least. Mutants, 25 damage while standing still, and less damage while blocking. Yeah, that's kind of disappointing. Not the best variant in any way, shape or form, but again, not the worst either. Either way, let's find our top pick tonight and decide who won. So, not gonna lie, this is probably one of the better weapons we got tonight. There is a couple that we got from the Purveyor that I am actually really happy to have got, but we'll talk about this one. It is the Aristocrats Faster Fire Rate, Faster Reload Fixer. Now, the reason it's good is because Aristocrats is consistent decent damage. It is very well capable of being used on a full health build. So my full health character is going to be getting this shipped over to her at some point. Overall, yeah, just a decent weapon, and I'm quite happy to get it. I don't think you can really say a fixer is ever bad. They're not the... They're very, like, everybody uses them, but at the same time, it's a good weapon, and I'm quite happy to get it. So I think for the melee, we have to go for the Executioner's Power Fist. or rather for the crafting. You've got the faster swing speed, 1 agility. Now, agility is not the best effect. Could have been strength, could have been endurance, but at the same time, it's giving you more AP, which, you know, is a kind of decent thing to be getting out of it. It's better than the random blocking effects that plague me. So yeah, I'm quite happy with this weapon. Now, when it comes to who won this episode, it's kind of free for free in terms of useful weapons. We got from the Purveyor, the Fixer, the Shotgun, and the Laser Rifle. For this, we got the Executioner's Power Fist, the Gourmand Power Fist, and technically the Furious Power Fist. But because the Furious Power Fist is what it is, I'm not going to count it. So it's pretty much 3 decent weapons versus 2. So I think the Purveyor has managed to snatch it away from crafting yet again, even though crafting did get something actually decent out of it. Either way, yeah! The count will be like, this is round 1. This is a completely new season. I'm not adding it to the old one. Just saying that now. Anywho, let's get on with the end. So that was today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. If you'd like to support the channel, there is the coffee link down below the video, and you can click that join button to become a YouTube member. Now let's thank our members. First off, let's start off with Golty, our only currently chosen Undad member. Big thank to Golty. And then we have Wyatt Blackburn, Wallers Me, Dealfin Gaming, Colin G, Brian RMC, Peggy Knight, Matasbo, Devilman Games, Marcus Carrasco, Scott S, Bubba Doodle Mom, Ranger McSpriddle, and Anxiety Rangers in the Dad's Army tier. Big thanks to all of you guys. I really appreciate your support, and hopefully you guys are still enjoying my content. So yeah, today's video, I feel that I've got at least 5 very decent weapons out of it, and that is always a good thing. So you will probably see some of these, if not all of them, in future videos. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys are as well. Anywho, I'll catch you all next time in the wasteland.